revision of old rivals. We are lucky to be here today. A rich history of tense games, upsets, bad blood. Who's going to step up today? Welcome to Honolulu and Aloha Stadium, the home field of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Falcons will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Rainbow Warriors offense making their way on the field to open this game. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll run the option. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the option play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Holding. Receiving team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
325.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They start the drive with a keeper to the right. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. It's an option look. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tight end makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Falcons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's 2nd down here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back in motion now. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Falcons will send the punt team onto the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. It's a quarterback keeper, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's reeled in. It's Terry. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. It's out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. And the Falcons will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Hit as he released it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Grabbed by the receiver. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. 7th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Terry. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He gets loose. Gets past the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here's a carry for the fullback. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Falcons will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Breaks in open space. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense comes up with the football. The offense starts with excellent field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. And the Falcons will line up to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Terry. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Falcons keep the football on the move. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. They'll run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
Got it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Last.
Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The important third down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Go.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And now the run off the left tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Air Force! Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Bokir Kauai has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick throw over the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play from this passing game. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's their first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The ball comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.